notice that I'm wearing kind of a fancy dress, right? Well, Simone and Mia are too. We wanted to show you our fancy dresses. We wore them last night to our dinner where we had our Indian food. And we thought that these kind of looked like dresses from India. They aren't, but this was the closest that we could find. We thought they were very pretty. We wanted to share them with you. Thanks. Thanks, guys. All right, well, today is the day. Today is the day to sing our pretend names that we made up for ourselves, right? It's very exciting. So, let's turn them around. Everybody chose a different name for themselves, right? Nobody chose their own name. Yet, you might hear some people's names from our class because other friends happened to choose names of people that were in our class. So you'll see. And a couple people never got back to me, so I got to make up some names for them. But most of you decided to choose your own name, which was so cool. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Good morning, nightingale. Good morning, potato. Good morning, blossom. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Maggie. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Snowy. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Black Panther. Good morning, Shark Boy. Good morning, Candy Cane. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Rosie. Good morning, Rita. Good morning, Poppy. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Pikachu. Good morning, Boogie Daddy. Good morning, Sunflower. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Rainbow Butterfly. Good morning, T-Rex. Good morning, Love Earhart. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Cho. Good morning, LeBron James. Good morning, Awesome Forever Hannah. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Jackson. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Virginia. We're happy to have you here. Good morning, Rain. Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Matilda. We're happy to have you here. That was really great. Thank you all so much. That was really, really fun. All right, we are gonna count our friends. Mia and Simone are somewhere close by, so we'll count them. So instead of starting with 25, we'll start with 26, 27, and we're gonna count down to 1. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Woo! All right, we are going to read a story today about Curious George. Who's heard of Curious George here? Curious George is a little monkey, and this monkey, I think, is going to outer space today because it's called Curious George and the Rocket. And I think I hear a rocket. No, I think that was just an airplane. And my cat and my dog. We got a noisy house today. Curious George and the Rocket. By H.A. Rey. This is George. He is a good little monkey and he is always very curious. One day, George got an important letter. George's friend, the man with the yellow hat, helped him read it. "George," he said, "Professor Wiseman needs your help." He's built a rocket ship to travel into space. It's too small for a person to ride in, but it's just the right size for a clever little monkey. Do you want to go into space, George? You will have to be very brave. George was glad to help. His friend took him to see the professor and the other scientists at once. And here's the checklist, and it says, spacesuit complete with shoes and gloves, check. Space helmet, check. Oxygen tank, check. 2 emergency rockets, check. And 1 parachute, check. They got the smallest size spacesuit for George and taught him all he needed to know for his flight. When everything was ready, a truck drove up with a special screen mounted on it to watch the flight. Everyone got on, and they were off to the launching site. Wow. The great moment had come. George knew just what to do. He went aboard the spaceship and waved goodbye. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Blast off! The ship rose faster and faster and higher until the scientists could no longer see it in the sky. But on the screen, they saw George clearly all the time. Now the moment had come for what George wanted to do. Everyone watched the screen. George didn't move. Would he bail out in time? Slowly he reached for a lever. The door opened at last. Out of the blue, an open parachute came floating down to earth. Hooray! George was on his way back home. The truck raced to the spot where he would land. What a welcome! Everyone was so proud of George. He even got a medal. It said, "To George, the first space monkey." The end. How many of you would like to go to outer space? I think it would be pretty neat. We talked a little bit about it during our space week at preschool, huh? Going up to see the moon and the planets and all the stars. That would be pretty cool. All right, time for our song. Now, Snowy picked the song yesterday, so I let Mud pick the song today. And Mud chose Willoughby Wallaby. We've sang that maybe once or twice at preschool. Willoughby Wallaby's kind of a fun, silly song where you change the first letter of your name to a W, the W sound. So I thought that since we were talking about our pretend names today, we might sing our pretend names instead of our real names. All right, I'm gonna have to go slow again because it's kind of hard, but I'll do my best. All right, sing along if you know the song. Willoughby Wallaby, wait. An elephant sat on Kate. Uh-oh, I forgot. That's not my name. My fake name is Nightingale. Okay, start over. Willoughby Wallaby, whitingale. An elephant sat on Nightingale. Willoughby Wallaby, potato. An elephant sat on potato. Willoughby Wallaby, wassum. An elephant sat on blossom. Willoughby Wallaby, waggy. An elephant sat on Maggie. Willoughby Wallaby, wham. An elephant sat on Sam. Willoughby Wallaby, woey. An elephant sat on Snowy. Willoughby, wallaby, whack wanther. An elephant sat on Black Panther. Willoughby, wallaby, wark boy. An elephant sat on Shark Boy. Willoughby, wallaby, wandy Wayne. An elephant sat on Candy Cane. Willoughby, wallaby, wozy. An elephant sat on Rosie. Willoughby, wallaby, Wheata. An elephant sat on Rita. Willoughby, wallaby, Whoppy. An elephant sat on Poppy. Willoughby, wallaby, Weekachoo. An elephant sat on Pikachu. Willoughby, wallaby, Woogadaddy. An elephant sat on Boogadaddy. Willoughby, wallaby, one flower. An elephant sat on Sunflower. Willoughby, wallaby, rainbow butterfly. An elephant sat on Rainbow Butterfly. Willoughby, wallaby, wee wex. An elephant sat on T-Rex. Willoughby, wallaby, wov werewart. An elephant sat on Love Earhart. Willoughby, wallaby, whoa. An elephant sat on Cho. Willoughby, wallaby, wabron wames. An elephant sat on LeBron James. Willoughby, wallaby, wassum wherever wanna. An elephant sat on Awesome Forever Hannah. Willoughby, wallaby, waxin. An elephant sat on Jackson. Willoughby, wallaby, Wea. An elephant sat on Leah. Willoughby, wallaby, Virginia. An elephant sat on Virginia. Willoughby, wallaby, Wayne. An elephant sat on Rain. Willoughby, wallaby, Wemily. An elephant sat on Emily. And Willoughby, wallaby, Watilda. An elephant sat on Matilda. Willoughby, wallaby, Willoughby, wallaby, a willa, 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 wallaby. That was a really long song, but I think I did it really well. That was funny. Did you guys all hear your pretend names? That was really fun. Well, it's time to talk about what dinner that I'm gonna have tonight. All right, I am going to have Mexican food tonight. Food from Mexico. This is Mexico, and this is the Mexican flag. I think Abraham in our class just recently went to Mexico a few months ago. That's cool. I've never been to Mexico. I have wanted to go. A fact about Mexico, the language Buenos dias means good morning in Spanish. So tomorrow morning, if you want to wake up and say to your parents, Buenos dias, that means good morning. We're having tacos de canasta tonight. Now, tacos de canasta is tacos in a basket. Isn't that cool? You put the tacos after they're made in a basket. And the steam, something about the steam in the basket makes them really delicious. Abraham, have you ever had tacos de canasta? I'll let you know how I like them. So, Snowy and Mud, Children of the Week. Thank you, Snowy. Thank you, Mud. Thank you for your wonderful rules. Snowy's rule was, don't forget to say I love you. Mud's was, no stealing animals from the zoo. Both really great rules. Your activity for this weekend is kind of something about Snowy's rule. It's, don't forget to say I love you to somebody in your family. There's only one rule. You have to say it to somebody you do love. You got to feel the love. So find somebody in your family that you love. Could be your mom, dad, brother, sister, maybe grandma or grandpa on the phone, or maybe you're FaceTiming a faraway uncle or aunt or grandparent. And don't forget to say I love you to them this weekend. It's important. And if you go to the zoo, don't steal any animals. No, the zoo's closed right now. We couldn't even do that if we wanted to, which we don't want to. No stealing animals from the zoo. It's their home, right? All right, we're going to end on a song. Snowy and Mud are going to dance a little bit, and we will see you next week. Don't forget to say I love you.
Daddy's taking us to the zoo tomorrow, zoo tomorrow, zoo tomorrow. Daddy's taking us to the zoo tomorrow, and we can stay all day. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. How about you? If you're going to, we're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. See the elephant with a long trunk swinging, great big ears and a long trunk swinging, snuffing up peanuts with a long trunk swinging, and we can stay all day. We're going to